Hi guys, welcome back to the Hindu Discovery channel. We are still talking about the Hindu wedding rites and rituals, and here we are with Hari Om Bhatt and Parish Kumar Bhatt, and we're starting off with the very first ritual, which is the Vag Dan.
Yes. Yes, and before we start, we'd just like to do a small prarthana, a prayer to Lord Ganesh.
Sure.
Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Shubhakaryeshu Sarvada. So when we do any prarthana, when we do any prayer, we bring our palms together towards our chest, close our eyes, and that's a form of paying respect and just listening to the actual prarthana and listen to the shloka. And before any ceremony, any start of any joyous occasion, we always remember Lord Ganesh, remover of obstacles, to ensure he gives us the strength, the courage, the knowledge so we can overcome any barriers that come during our during any ceremony.
Brilliant. Are you listening, Lord Ganesh?
Always is.
Always.
Got big ears for that.
Brilliant. So we started off with our Ganesh Prarthana, and we're going to start off with the very first ritual, which is really exciting, which is the Vag Dan. So tell our viewers about the Vag Dan and what it actually is.
So Vag Dan is made of two words: Vak, which means verbal, voice, okay, and Dan, which is to give. So Vag Dan is giving your word, it's a verbal agreement between the two families, and essentially you could say it's an engagement. Or even acceptance of one another. Yeah. So nowadays, the groom side would go to the bride side, or they'll get together somewhere, and there's loads of different traditions throughout India, even within Gujarat. People do dudh pivanu, which means offering milk to one another. People do chunri, which means putting a shawl on the bride. Yeah. People do, on our side we do gordhana. Yeah, which is giving gore, which is jaggery, yeah, and dhana. So there's loads of different things and coconuts is another common one, sure. Giving coconuts to one another. These are all basically symbolisms of we accept one another.
Wow. So typically what would happen? So, the girl would go to the guy's house and the guy would come to the girl's house, and you just hug it out and say, hey, we're getting married, or is it more formal than that?
So it's an opportunity for the two families to meet. That's fundamentally what it's about, and an agreement of that. And like I said, these are the different rituals that happen. But one of the main things that does happen is also called the Sat Piri Nasaband. And this happens in the presence of a priest, and the priest will guide them to do a Ganesh Puja first.
Sure.
So, like I said, just like we did the prarthana at the start of our video, we did. They do the Ganesh Puja. After the Ganesh Puja, the both fathers would exchange sopari and coins, which are betel nuts and coins, and essentially symbolizing that whatever happens in our family, it's any joys, any happiness, any sorrows, we'll share that between ourselves. And after that, they'll put that towards Ganesh as well, so they'll get Ganesh's blessings. Thereafter, they'll embrace one another. And even the mothers will come forward and embrace each other and feed each other mithai, something sweet, to make sure their life is sweet.
Oh, great! And I have to ask, why is the Vag Dan such an important ritual?
This is the time when people are made, known of the fact that these two people want to get engaged to each other.
Yes.
Right, and the families get to know about it as well.
Sure.
Because two people can be friends for some time, but now it's the family's involvement, and families and friends get together and they accept this, two persons getting engaged to each other, hence making it public. It's a public event, right? And during this public event, after worshipping Lord Ganesh, they name their child from the 3 generations above. Right? Great grandson or great granddaughter of such and such person, and granddaughter or grandson of this person. And after naming them, so remembering our generation, so the forefathers and everybody.
It's very important.
So the whole society come to know about it, that this is the family son, this is the family daughter, wants to get to engage each other and
Absolutely.
be blessed for it.
And the sat is the 3 generations above the bride and the groom, and 3 generations below. So that's the 7, and including them there'll be 7. So whatever happens in those, in going forward, whether it's a joyous occasion, whether it's a newborn baby, or whether it's someone's getting married again, or whether it's someone's death, that they'll be there for one another, and that's the agreement, that's the promise to one another.
Brilliant. And of course, I mean, Sajan Mukavada, all of that is very, very well known. It's just now I've just kind of understood the number 7 now. Finally, the Vag Dan, how lavish does it have to be? I mean, I've seen engagements that are gigantic, and then I've seen simple ones just at home. You know, is it up to the individual, or does it have to be lavish?
It is individuals' desire, families' needs, whatever it may be.
Sure.
You know,
Sure.
but it's a simple way of making it public.
Brilliant.
The fact that 2 people want to get married to each other.
Brilliant.
I think going back to number 7 as well.
Yes.
Another interesting point, that if you think of a complete circle is 360 degrees.
Yeah.
So 7 is the only number between 1 and 10 that 360 isn't divisible by.
Wow.
So it's the only so
Is that the mathematical brain?
That's my maths.
That's his mathematics.
Yeah.
And on the other hand,
Yeah.
all our books,
Yeah.
all our yugs,
Yes.
if you look at, they say 7 Rishis. 7 Rishis has been guiding the society.
Right?
Right? 7 Rishis.
No.
7 days of a week.
Yes.
So 7 number is always there, which is counted to be.
I'm gonna have to make 7 my new lucky number, I think. Wow. Lots more coming up. We are going to look at the second ritual of the Hindu wedding rites and rituals. If you have any comments, tell us about your Vag Dan ceremony. Tell us about when you had your engagement. How lavish was it? How simple was it? What kind of rituals you actually did? Do let us know. We'd love to hear from you. Stay tuned for the next episode. Hi guys, I'm Nital Parak. If you like the video that you've just watched, do subscribe, share and like, and comment on the section below.